Hi everybody, just a quick video about Sudden Strike 4. Now, I know this game's been out since 2017, but I really like firing it up every now and again to play this RTS, or would it be an RTT? It's a real-time strategy, real-time tactics, I guess. Sudden Strike 4 is where you're looking down on the battlefield and guiding your tanks and your troops around to achieve some objectives. And it really is an amazing game, but one of the things I found about playing it is that the key to really enjoying Sudden Strike 4, I found, is replayability and replaying the same levels over and over again. Now that might sound a little bit odd, but actually, when you buy Sudden Strike 4, you know, you get the campaigns like the German campaign, Soviet campaign, and within that particular campaign, there's all these different missions you have to do, and each mission, they normally take about an hour or so to do, and you have to do certain objectives. When you first do a mission, though, when you get the briefing about what's going to happen, you know, you have to take these objectives, you have to defend this area, then you have to take this objective, something like that. You don't really know what's going on, and different things will happen when you're doing the mission. So you'll get a counter-attack from an enemy from one side of the map that you weren't expecting, maybe, for example, or you'll come across a minefield that you didn't know about, all this sort of stuff. And what I found is, if you go back and just replay those missions again, knowing what's going to happen, you can have some real good fun with the game, with trying different tactics, you know, and trying different loadouts. So, for example, I'm normally a big fan of like having Guderian's doctrine when I'm playing as the Germans, because, you know, the tanks are super hard. But then sometimes you play with one of the infantry guys, and you can, like, because you know there's going to be a counter attack at some point down a particular road, you can like lay a load of mines down there and dig in a load of field guns down there. And so that's my kind of point. So if you've got Sudden Strike, maybe you haven't picked it up in a while, or you'll think about buying it. You know, depending on, you know, which version you get and which DLC you get, you know, you've got access to an awful lot of campaigns for all the, you know, different theatres and the different sides. But by all means, you know, go back and replay, you know, even, you know, some of the first campaigns. I'm replaying the Battle of Lille at the moment, I think. I think that's in the Road to Dunkirk, actually. Yeah, it's in this one. Yeah. And, you know, I've played it about 5 or 6 times now. I can complete it. It's no problem completing it, especially because I like to play the game on easy, you know. But it's completing it like with all your armour still in one piece, or completing it in a way where you've dominated the battlefield, and then you can put it up to normal and do the challenge modes and stuff like that. So there we go. That's my big tip for really enjoying Sudden Strike 4 and giving it a lot longer life, is replay the same battles. Because although it might sound a bit counterintuitive, I think, well, doesn't it spoil it a bit because you know what's going to happen? Well, no, it doesn't, because you've got the anticipation, and probably, you know, in real life, I know this isn't a real life simulator, but you would probably have more intelligence than the game actually gives you. You know, you would have more warning when there's a counterattack coming. You know, you would see the enemy coming from a lot longer distance than you actually do in the game, because of the way they do the fog of war, and because you know and also you would be a much more experienced commander, wouldn't you, in the field? So you would be thinking, okay, well, we know they're going to counterattack from here, so let's set up the our defences to deal with it. So there we go. Sudden Strike 4. Make sure you replay the missions again and again, because you'll have more fun every time you do. Anyway, that's enough from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again soon.